Well, welcome. And I not only wanted to thank all you fine fans for lining my pockets full of cash, but I also wanted to thank you for enjoying the Premier Wrestling League. I mean, this is the only show to watch here as far as wrestling goes, and we are very, very happy to announce our first pay-per-view of the season, Blast Off, coming from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in 2 weeks. And I got my partner here, Ziggy Freud, to tell you a few things about that. Thank you, Mr. Vaughn. As we know, in the main event, it's going to be Senor Peekadoor challenging the Jokester for the Grand Championship. And speaking of main events, in tonight's Eruption main event, Senor Peekadoor's protege Yovanny will be fighting Jokester's new ally White Peekadoor in tonight's main event. But as we talk about Blast Off, I got two more matches to get you a little more excited for Blast Off if it wasn't enough already. First off, San Diego Party Crew, B-Coast and T-Rad. It's 3 weeks in and we haven't seen you. Looks like you think this is some sort of extended off season. Well, I can assure you this is not the case. Because you boys are going to be facing the team of Hans and Victor when you put your tag team titles on the line this time. And also on a side note, Blackbeards Son will be defending the Diamond Belt against Buzzsaw. Thank you all, and I want you to enjoy the show. We're going to kick it back to Mr. Cool and Dick Dunham.
Mr. Cool here, right with Dick Dunham, back in Vegas. Right now, big time match. Maurice Trace coming to the ring, and this is a promising matchup from an old rookie, and now coming into his second year.
Oh, you know, he's got a lot of bloodlines, heritage in the business, but this guy's reinvented himself. The sculpture, Plai-Boi.
I think this guy's trying a little hard. Dick Dunham, I mean, the guy's been in gold. I don't have half of it's even gold. But I will say that he does look better than what he used to. At least he doesn't look like he came from, the garbage out back.
Well, I can say this much. You know, the guy gets 2 fluke wins at the end of last season. Tries to call himself the sculpture. Gets the fans behind him. I mean, I can't say he's not dumb. He's making money. People are talking about him. But, you know, is he just full of hot air, or is he the real deal? We'll find out when he fights Maurice Trace, the grandson of the great Maurice, the wrestling legend.
Maurice Trace's legacy goes back years and years. You know, actually, I even knew his old man. You know, back in the day, we ran into each other. You know, he didn't really give me much advice. Like I said, I just ran into him a few times.
Well, the crowd's pretty loud here in Vegas just to kick it off. And can I believe the return of Rich Vaughn and Ziggy Freud coming down to start to lay things out. I mean, I'm excited for Blast Off. How about you?
Well, absolutely, I'm excited for a Blast Off. You know, the party crew's gonna go on. They've already been extended. They've been extended already for a few weeks. I haven't seen them at all, but they're gonna be extended again, and we'll actually see them at Blast Off. Hopefully, you know, and we'll see if they blast off. You know, from popping off, or if they're just gonna get popped off.
Well, tell me, oh, it is here. Maurice Trace has got him in that lock there.
See, that's an old school move. You only learn that from the Latinos. You only get it in the Mexican League. You know, some of these holds that these guys got.
Well, nobody does that. And then they're giving high-flying 360 twists every time, jump off the ropes. A good old-fashioned wrestling match. Throwing it down, slapping the mat, hitting each other. Blood splatting everywhere. That's what the people want, don't they? Now tell me, what match you looking forward to most at Blast Off? Jokester versus Senior Peekadoor? Or are you looking forward to San Diego Party Crew against Hans and Victor for the tag titles? Or are you looking forward to the Diamond Belt match with Blackbeards Son taking on Buzzsaw?
Well, I'm definitely going to go Blackbeards Son. Yeah, this guy hasn't lost in a long time. Undefeated in over a year. He's accomplished something that a lot of people don't, get credit for. And he's done it just under the radar.
Well, that's interesting that you picked Blackbeard's Son, because guess what? I got a tip from the tipster earlier, and guess what? Blackbeard's Son is in the arena tonight, folks.
Wow.
Oh, and Plai-Boi with that big drop, he started taking it over here. Momentum might be swaying one way. So, in the meantime, it's been kind of a back and forth, easy-going chess match between Maurice Trace and the Sculpture.
Oh, and he tries to go for a big-time power slam.
He goes for a big-time power slam, and the Sculpture tries to take it outside the rope. Into that. Ooh. And that didn't pay off very well.
Oh,
Maurice Trace is mocking him.
We think that he was going to jump.
The Sculpture, he is not very happy. Think about leaving, it looks like.
He's leaving.
Oh, what a trick by the Plai-Boi.
It was very tricky.
Maurice Trace was full. He thought he was walking away. He's going to walk away, and then he ran back in. I mean,
I think Maurice Trace is
I don't know where he learned that
after
trick from, but let's see if that helps.
Well, the Sculpture's getting beat.
And you got to say, the winner of this match, this is a middleweight match. So the winner of this match is going to go up a little notch higher in the Zack Sarah division.
We definitely, Zack Sarah division. But
I'm going to call that the middleweight division. Hottest wrestler in the world. And I did get word, folks, that he does plan on attending Blast Off.
Well, I hope that
he's going to be at Blast Off. I've been told that. I've been confirmation now, coming from our people.
Well, it sounds like a lot of people are going to wait till Blast Off to see some of these big stars. I was hoping to see it tonight.
Well, that's why it's called pay-per-view. And Plai-Boi with a slap across his chest.
I think there's been a lot of mistakes right here on Maurice Trace. It still looks like he hasn't,
Well, he hasn't accomplished his goals.
He's changed some of his ways. Like right when he had some opportunities early on, he could have went for him, and he didn't.
No, not at all. I mean, he could have finished him off. He chose to drag his feet, Does he have that killer instinct that you need to be a champion in this thing, to be a successful career?
He might be in the middleweight category, but he's going to be the lower end of that category as Plai-Boi might be at the higher end.
Well, you see a lot of these wrestlers, sometimes they only last 2 or 3 years. I mean,
he just sat there and watched it.
Oh, and he's going to wring his neck before a punch to the nose.
He's trying to get away. He can't get away.
And
Plai-Boi
be able to put it away.
The Sculpture. Oh! That's what he calls the Michael Haslow.
1, 2.
Oh, that's not enough.
No.
Maurice Trace ain't going out like that.
Maurice Trace knows that this
He must be listening to a little bit of Cypress Hill, because he ain't going out like that.
This is like one of those things where Maurice Trace knows that he's only got a little life left.
Oh!
He's got to give it his
First
all.
suplex.
What's
Plai-Boi doing here?
Oh, no way. No way. Oh!
And the
Flying across
back
right in the back of his head. My God,
now he's
ladies and
taunting the
gentlemen.
crowd up. And it's another standoff. Good defense by Plai-Boi. And he gets pushed down for his troubles, and this could spell the 1, 2, 3 here for Maurice Trace.
That's it.
I would say that's it. That's what he calls the chisel.
1, 2, 3.
Let's take another look at the chisel, as the Sculpture is now 1-0 this season.
Wow.
Oh, he takes the back of his neck through his head, drops straight down with it, with all his body driving the weight on top of him.
There's no way of getting up from that.
Well, Mr. Cole, I mean, it's been a lot of action, crazy stuff going on, not only tonight so far, but this season in general.
We haven't had our first pay-per-view yet, and everything's already about to just blow up.
Well, talking about blowing up things, we're going to take it to our colleague Guns, who is standing by with a former grand champion, Mike Gainz. Thank you, Dick Dunham. I'm standing here with, like you said, the former grand champion, one of the most renowned wrestlers in the business today, Mr. Mike Gainz. Thanks, Guns. Thanks, everyone. It's good to be here. So, Mike, I mean, we're coming off a kind of a disappointing loss at Grand Slam when you came up short against the Jokester for that Grand Championship. But it looks like you're back here. You're looking great. You look in great shape. You look happy. You look healthy. What's going on? You got any advice for the fans? Well, of course I do. You know what? I didn't win, but I didn't get my ass kicked. I lost, but I wasn't a damn crybaby about it. That's what I'm talking about, is what's missing in today's society. Sometimes you gotta go give it 110%. And if you lose, don't be a poor sport, little first grader crybaby pouting in the corner. Because not only is that an embarrassment to yourself, but it's an embarrassment to not only whether it's wrestling, whether it's pool or basketball or football, or I don't care if you're playing Go Fish. Sore losers make me sick. So what I did is I went back to the drawing board, watched the match, watched what I could have done differently. They call it self-improvement. It's a new thing. You probably haven't heard of it, but I'm going to enlighten you on self-improvement here. Yeah, please do enlighten us. Hey! Yeah, you! You know what? All I don't hear is a bunch of blabbering coming in my ear. You know what it sounds like? This doesn't sound like good advice. It sounds like good excuses. Knowing that you're just going to do the same thing you did last year. You're a one-hit wonder, Mike Gainz, and you never regained anything since you lost it.
Well, this guy doesn't smell that bad. Doesn't mean he's not a bad egg.
He's a bad egg. He might be a rotten egg. Alan Warner. I saw him out back smoking cigarettes earlier too.
Yeah, try to conversate with that guy.
Ring. We got Mike Gainz coming at you.
The true millennial, Mike Gainz. This guy defines what a millennial means. Just listening to him backstage.
Well, I don't know if I call him millennial. I would call him more modern day. Because he might be modern day Mike Gainz.
Yeah, he's right on track with what's modern day.
He's keeping up with everything. Alan Warner, he was last year's Rookie of the Year. So I would expect a pretty decent fight coming out of the guy. Right there, right jab.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't a huge race for that Rookie of the Year. You know, pretty much stole it. And that's what you expect from someone like Alan Warner to do, is steal something. You know,
probably,
if that's what it takes to win, you know, then I will do it too.
Well, he was one of the weakest rookie classes ever. The competition that wasn't very high. I don't know if you remember our rookie class, Mr. Cool. That's regarded as the best rookie class ever. And we're going to touch on that subject on another time, on another station, another page.
I don't know if we have enough paperwork. I don't know if we have enough time to even get through that.
Let's talk about here Mike Gainz. He kind of a disappointing season last year. He was coming off a belt loss. Lost some matches early on. Won some. Built up some steam. Ooh, that kick is always dangerous. But he got himself all the way back up to the top of the ladder. He just failed to gain the championship.
Yeah, it's a big time.
And that's part of the reason why he made it all the way to the top.
You know, that wasn't even with power.
Power moves. Oh, look at it. He's doing it again. Oh, and he's not making a mockery out of Alan Warner here. The bad egg might become the scrambled egg pretty soon here.
Yeah.
A slap across the chest for good measures. Here. Now Alan Warner's going to go and wipe his honey outside the ring. We're going to take a little quick break, folks. Here's some of our sponsors. Alan Warner's still reluctant to get back in the ring with Mike Gainz, and I don't blame him.
Well, the entire break, the whole time Alan Warner's been doing was just out there waiting around, trying to gain some breath, but I don't think it did him any good.
Mike Gainz in the ring, fans are cheering for him. He's outside getting booed. I mean, where's the momentum going to go? I don't think what kind of sway he expects from stepping outside the ring. I gotta respect some of the things Mike Gainz said. He lost, but he wasn't a crybaby. He's not gonna go throw a fit. You know, he took it like a man and he moved on.
Well, he said it. You know, he said that he's not gonna go ahead and just go out there and be a sore loser. I guarantee if Alan Warner loses this match, he's gonna be a damn sore loser.
He's gonna throw a fit backstage. He might wreck his hotel room.
Oh no! It's about to happen.
It's inevitable here. Ladies, gentlemen, I'm not surprised. Okay, 2, 3, Mike Gainz. We give him a round of applause for him.
Well,
he came back off a loss.
He's not done yet, ladies and
biggest
gentlemen.
pecs in the business.
He's gotten
easily
bigger.
Picks him up.
I don't know what he's been
That's the brain buster.
Whatever he's gotten bigger. Look at that back.
Oh, he went and trained, like he said. He went training off season. He studies mistakes. Good. Jackal Brown here. I'm standing by with the Diamond Belt champion, Blackbeards Son, and his first mate, Anchor. Arr! Arr! Jackal. Well, you know, coming back after a long off season, a very successful title reign that continues to go, just like the sea continues to flow. Our ship will never stop sailing. So now I gotta listen here and hear all this bullshit. The corporate suits have finally made their appearance back. Huh? Well, yeah, that's great, huh? Yeah, that's great, ain't it? That's great, like a bucket of poop we gotta dump overboard. Well, Ziggy Food, if you just wanna try and pull the wool over everybody's eye and tell us that Buzzsaw, who is conveniently named the #1 contender, getting a shot at my Diamond Belt, undeserving, I think, as conveniently your nephew as well, huh? That is pretty damn convenient, isn't it, Blackbeard's Son? I'd say it's a little too convenient. Well, it doesn't matter whose nephew you are. I'm gonna make you walk the plank blindfolded. And it's not even gonna be the ocean, it's gonna be a sand of dirt. That's where you'll land, flat on your face if you come up against me. I'm not very happy about this, but I am happy to go out and kick the ass of Buzzsaw at Blast Off. How about you and Anchor come out and prove your worth against the legendary Freud Twins? Motherfucker. Will a preemptive tag team match between one of the competitors for the Diamond Belt, Buzzsaw, getting that shot at Blackbeard's Son?
Well, he is, definitely. And it's not because, like he said, from his family heritage.
Well, they're going up against the Freud Twins, who are multiple time tag team championships 4 times over. The monster Socrates now coming out to back up his twin brother.
Well, you haven't seen Socrates in months. Or you haven't seen him for a while. And this guy, when he shows up, it shows you how much of a big power force he is.
But on the other end of the ring, you got one of the most dangerous wrestlers in the world today, Blackbeards Son, the Diamond Belt champion.
Well, Blackbeard's Son, I mean, this guy is very tricky.
There comes the first matey, Anchor.
But you always gotta have a first mate, you know, and a first mate's better than having no mate.
And I can understand a lot of these fans might be new to this tag team format, but there is no tags. It's 2 against 2, fighting it out live in the ring. No tags. Not old traditional style. This is the PWL, original WCWF invention of the tag style format that has been copied for years because it's the only way to do it. Me and you, I mean, how many times me and you held the belt, Mr. Cole? A couple times, 2 or 3. We've been in that tag division. Tag team wrestling is very tough because not only do you got to worry about your partner and yourself, but you got to worry about 2 opponents coming at you, you know, like a freaking tornado.
And the opponents keep on coming and coming and coming. You know, they never end.
Well, Socrates the Monster is a former grand champion himself. Not let alone a tag team holder multiple times. I mean, as big as Blackbeard's Son is, he's held the belt for over a year. He's teaming up with he's teaming up with a second-year wrestler against 2 veterans that have held the tag belts together. So I think his team would be the Vegas underdog here, unfortunately, if it came down to paper and pencils and erasers.
Easy, Anchor does not have the experience of anywhere close than the other 2 wrestlers. You know, it hinders, you know, Blackbeard's Son.
So he's just going to have to work harder. But, you know, I mean, chemistry could equal an upset. But I just don't see it happening here. I think Buzzsaw's going to get into his head. Look at him, he's standing there avoiding the rope break. He's getting in the way of the rope break. I mean, that's a genius tag team move.
We got to the ropes. You know, that was a very important move right there by Anchor.
Socrates the Monster is looking to finish this off early.
Oh,
and how big of a momentum would this be for Buzzsaw going in the pay-per-view to challenge Blackbeard's Son for his team to win? A big momentum builder.
Well, it could be, but Buzzsaw's not winning the match.
Oh, Blackbeard's Son is starting to...
Oh!
He's starting to panic.
No way!
And that could be a record. We're going to have to check the books. Blackbeard's Son pissed off. What can he do?
That could be close.
I mean, like we said.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
The sophomore got powerbomb and Socrates came out. They proved a point. Now he's got a lot of momentum going to that championship match. Look at him. He threw him. Go for a ride, Blackbeard's Son. PWL fans, let me introduce you, the grand champion, the corporate nightmare, Jokester.
Jokester.
Tipster, thank you. And you are my best friend. And with White Peekadoor on our side, there's no telling how far we can run this lawnmower all over PWL. I don't give a fuck about Rich Vaughn or his money. I don't give a fuck about Ziggy Fruit, his nephews, or what he's trying to do. The business is mine. I have one of the best accomplishments, the greatest matches, everything that you ever seen. But you want to know a funny joke here, Tipster? Yeah, I could use a good laugh. Take a look at this footage from 2 weeks ago when we beat Senor Peekadoor and Yovanny in a tag team match. Look at this right quick.
No! Oh, that's it. Nightmare. He's out. He's out.
Take over. Is he going to get it
too long?
Did he take too long? Senor Peekadoor partied too hard last night. Jokes, it's over. Oh, that was good. Yeah, funny guys. Senor Peekadoor, you may have held this belt a few times. You're coming back for it now, and you're full of shit. You never seen an enemy like me, and I beat you last time for the belt. There's no way you're gonna come back and get me for it. So you're gonna send your little butt buddy Yovanny out to take on your old rival, the White Peekadoor, one of my greatest allies. White Peekadoor, what do you think about getting challenged by Yovanny? Well, I've attained the attribute of reading minds currently. I'm gonna zone in on what Yovanny's thinking right now. Yovanny is thinking that he is scared to get his ass kicked and lose by me. That's what's going on in his head. And he's even more scared that Senor Peekadoor is going to lose. And he's not going to have a job carrying around his luggage anymore. Yovanny, the time has come. The time has come for you to climb the mountaintop and to step out of the shadow and out to these two.
Senior.
Now, there has only been 3 occasions that I lost a belt, and I got a rematch for the belt and I didn't win it. Oh, no shit? Yeah, no shit. Only 3 times. That was 197 times I have lost a belt and won it back from the person I lost it to. The last time being Dick Dunham for the Grand Championship. I will accompany you to ringside. And Annabelle, I want you to keep the Patron on ice, because when we come back, we're going to be partying hard all night. You can expect us up to at least 3:30 in the morning. At least 3:30. Last time it was 4:30. I'm going to get dirty with White Peekadoor. White Peekadoor, this is going to be a rough and rocky road for you.
No,
Mr. Cole, did you spill your beer over there? I mean, come on, man. You spilled your beer. We got headsets and wires and all kinds of crap going over here. You electrocute both of us. And we got White Peekadoor coming out, you know, in the main event to fight Yovanny, representing Senor Peekadoor. The Grand Championship match between both their friends or allies is coming up at the pay-per-view. Who do you got in this one, Mr. Cool?
Well, I definitely got Yovanny, obviously. You know, White Peekadoor says he's got magic tricks. I've seen a few of them, and I wasn't impressed.
Well, now he's reading minds, he's reading crystal balls. I mean, this, you know, he's a telepathic fuck. I liked him better when he was pulling rabbits out of his ass, and he looked like Steve Martin. He dyed his hair.
We'll find out tonight if what he's done to change himself. He's gone from what he says in the magic world, level 4 to level 6.
Well, the White Peekadoor, there's his enemy. Senor Peekadoor, his constant enemy. But his protege Yovanny is going to come kick the ass.
I don't think you can call him protege anymore.
Oh, yeah.
This guy actually deserves a little more respect than that.
You're right, he's no longer protege. I've seen this guy knocking teeth out.
You know, I went across the line, and I want to apologize to the PWL universe about me, everyone thinking that I was so scared of, you know, Zach Sarah. That's not what I was trying to say last week. I kicked that guy's ass from, Monday to Tuesday.
Sometimes you don't understand behind there. the corporate people pass us some money to push certain wrestlers. And you know what? We're getting so hot now. We've been called the best announcers in the business. Now we can say what the fuck we want. Screw you. They're paying us money to try and push people this, there, there.
That's what everybody say.
Yeah.
That's what
How much
everybody
money
say.
did they pay in week 1 to push Zack Sarah? And I also got to apologize too. I was so fucked up the last year and a half, drinking, partying, banging chicks left and right. I thought it was season 5 instead of season 6.
Is this season 6 now?
What happened in season 4? I lost a year there.
Hey, I didn't know it was season 6 either. You know, that makes you feel better, Jake Dunham. But it is season 6.
I do agree with you that Yovanny is definitely beyond protege. This guy's become a great wrestler.
Yeah, what do you want? Both these guys have been in the league, and now for many, many years. And right now, we're not talking about two guys trying to go against each other for their jobs, or two guys up and coming. These are two experienced wrestlers going one-on-one, and I'm not actually sure who's going to come out on top of this one. I'm very excited about this one.
I'm very excited about this. And you know what? I just heard that there's going to be no sponsor breaks during this match. We're not going to have any clip. You're going to see this match in its entirety because this is the main event, and that's what PWL brings. No sponsor breaks. You're going to see every hit, every lick, every slap, every tap, every rope break, every elbow drop, every punch. You're going to witness it because we give you what you want to see here at PWL.
Your fun is going to be pretty fired up, especially after that speech right there by the man himself outside the ring.
Now he's talking to Senior Peekadoor. You can see him with his eyes glued on White Peekadoor.
What a speech.
I mean, these guys are immortal enemies. White Peekadoor and Senior Peekadoor hate each other, and they always have. And this goes back to even before PWL. And we're talking about the mid-1980s this feud goes back to. I believe it started in 1984.
Well, this is that interesting aspect to it, because it seems like actually right now Senior Peekadoor has cast some kind of wrestler out there against Senior Peekadoor. Senior Peekadoor has
White Peekadoor. There's too many Peekadoors to keep track of here.
No, I'm talking about Senior Peekadoor has cast this whole entire wrestler out against White Peekadoor, and White Peekadoor is trying to fight him to get back, into the fray of things. And this is a big time match.
Well, I'm going to have the corporate people count out when they throw this on there. How many times will say Peekadoor in this match? They'll give you a number. Yovanny. This guy's kicking out teeth. He's a badass. I mean, and Host Steeler wasn't lying last week when he said something. How about Annabelle, Senior Peekadoor's daughter? Is she not fly as fuck? And come on, damn, that girl. She's definitely doable.
Oh, I'm just trying to get a match.
Yeah, right, so cut that off. We're talking about wrestling. Yeah, get sidetracked here.
Oh, no, talk about that later.
You're spilling beers, I'm getting sidetracked. This is how it goes in PWL.
Well, I always spill
This isn't
beers.
for your kids. I don't want you 6 and 7, 8-year-olds watching this crap. And, you have to be a pretty mature adult to enjoy this.
I wouldn't say it's crap.
I'm sorry.
I mean, this is a big-time matchup right here between Yo-Yo and White Peekadoor, Senior Peekadoor. He is a legendary wrestler.
Well,
that right, Garrett? Just him outside the ring.
Oh, and Yo-Yo
is one of the most legendary wrestlers in the
and I think he might just
world.
end it and prove his point here. Yovanny. Oh, White Peekadoor, he's gonna throw him out. And he's gonna mock Senior Peekadoor. Oh, it's Senior Peekadoor! No, Senior Peekadoor! He throws him in the ring! That's a Yovanny! He threw him! He's like a dead fish that you don't want in your boat, and I think it's gonna be over!
You don't want that!
Damn, boy!
You know the ring! Oh!
And Senior, he's so fired up out there.
Senior Peekadoor will not take any gruff.
Woo! And see that's why we
gruff.
don't take commercial breaks here, because we don't need them. The main event will no be any kind of sponsorship any further. Listen, that could be it.
Not again.
White Peekadoor keeps out.
Senior Peekadoor in the back waiting to hopefully White Peekadoor
I think Yovanny's gonna do him right here.
Yovanny's got a lot of opportunity to learn. I mean, how many secrets do you think that Seymour Peekadoor told Yovanny about how to win?
Why don't you ask him? He'll probably tell you millions. He just said he got 197 title wins. I don't believe that.
I don't disagree.
I mean, people really believe when he started winning championships here in the league. They really believe the legend. Uh-oh, man.
No way!
Yo, yes way! Oh! He gets slammed down hard.
Well, looks like Yovanny's gonna try to bring it back to the
mule
yard.
kick. The mule kick here.
Yep, there's the mule kick.
Oh! It's over. I mean, get him out of here. Clean him up, dust him off.
There's no one riding anymore.
And Senior Peekadoor has never been prouder of Yovanny.
Look at that.
Look at him.
And he looks looking right at him.
What a moment.
What a moment.